has to find a way to move 80 yards without any timeouts in less than 3 minutes. It's a tall order for the Bruins.
We go back to our conversation at halftime, and just before halftime, that decision, George Fox go for it instead of taking their 3 points on a field goal.
Boy, oh boy, that could be the difference.
It's touchdown or nothing.
On the first play, it's nothing for the George Fox offense. Multiple defenders in there for the Pirates.
I do not understand that call. You got to go to your short, quick-hitting passing game.
They do here. They'll get the ball out of bounds. Short catch and run.
This is where you scratch your head and go from an offensive perspective. The second play you ran, why wasn't that run on the first play? I just don't understand the run. Now you have an empty backfield.
Empty backfield for Sheffy to operate. Out of the pocket, he's in trouble. He'll dance down the sideline, pick up a few yards. They'll keep the offense on the field here. On 4th down and 4 to go. And listen to this crowd. Empty backfield for the quarterback, Sheffy, with 2 minutes of play. Caught at the yardstick, out of bounds. It'll move the chains. The clock stops on the completion to the freshman receiver, Leon Johnson.
George Fox converts, but my goodness, it took 3 plays after that initial run to move the chains through the air.
Sheffy under fire, steps up in the pocket. He's on the run. Sheffy out of bounds, picking up 11. It's a big run for the QB. Boy, oh boy, he's trying to grind here and direct a late game comeback. Whitworth and its pressure has been relentless. Another completion out to the 40-yard line. They spot him out of bounds at the 39 on the catch to Garcia. 2nd down and 4. 1:47 to play. After an inauspicious start, things looking better right now for George Fox. They will run the clock here. He did not get out of bounds. They will move the chains. He'll stop to move the chains, but then it will run after that. From the 44, just over 90 seconds to play. They go on the far side of the field now.
See, this is that quick-hitting, short passing game I was talking about, Sam. That first play of the drive where George Fox ran, they gave up about 20 seconds of clock, but they're executing the 2-minute offense now, and it looks like
Pirates taking a timeout here. Disrupt the flow and really get their heads back up.
First charge, timeout, Whitworth.
And if there's ever a person you want talking to you right now, it's Rod Sandberg. He's always had the interests of these young men in mind and always words of encouragement. And schematically they're discussing things, and they're also talking about, look, it comes down to these final 90 seconds. What do you have left?
And that's the well stated, Sam. He is such a father figure and a calming and inspirational figure to this Whitworth team. You're right. He's the man you want addressing the team in crunch time.
After the timeout, 47-yard line on their side of the field for George Fox. 1 minute, 30 seconds to play, trailing by 5. High throw, it's caught. And did not get out of bounds, so the clock continues to run. That's big.
That is a terrible spot. Forward progress was 3 yards up the field. That is a terrible forward progress spot. Just took 3 yards away from George Fox.
Empty backfield. Whitworth sending 3. And now improvising, has a man wide open up to the 30, still going, pushed out of bounds. Alan Ballou, a local kid, 84, that's Adam Hawker, makes the catch. Hawker off the improvised throw from Sheffy. From the Whitworth 17, throw to the end zone, intercepted at the goal line. And the Pirate defense holds. Jamal Edwards with a game-clinching interception at the goal line with 50 seconds to play.
What an exciting finish here in the Pine Bowl. Now Whitworth's just got to get the ball out of the end zone.
Another look. Timing is everything. He went for it. And the gamble pays off. Well read by the junior defensive back.
Well, we've seen that. Both quarterbacks trying to throw into double team coverage, and it has not ended well for either quarterback today.
Now let's rewind, Mike. Remember the last time Whitworth was taking a snap from its own end zone, their quarterback had to extend across the goal line to get out of the end zone and avoid a safety.
So if you do the math here, muster a safety, kickoff from the 20, you're still alive with a Hail Mary, come down to field goal. You just have to get positive yardage here.
And it's going to be Connor Johnson, the running quarterback, under center. Create a little breathing room. There's a 5-second differential. So if they have enough room to take a knee, that will do it.
Yeah, and there's enough room now if you're under center, victory formation, under center, take a knee, and don't risk anything further. With the 40-second clock, you can just take a knee at any point in time now, stay in the field of play, and this game's in the books.
Final seconds tick away as Whitworth remains undefeated in the Northwest Conference. It was a physical game. It wasn't pretty, but boy, was it fun as Whitworth pulls out the win by 5, 19-14 the final, as they move to 3-0 in Northwest Conference play. But George Fox, boy, did they put up a fight.
They showed, George Fox has played Whitworth tough. These aren't cakewalk games when Whitworth plays George Fox and vice versa. And it shows you why. Preseason poll, George Fox was picked to finish third. They are every bit the challenge for this Whitworth team.
Well, our player of the game is sponsored by your local Kubota dealers, Coeur d'Alene Tractor, Adams Tractor, and Boundary Tractor. And we knew it was going to be a 23. We just weren't sure which one. Andrew Meredith had a big touchdown catch in this one, number 23. But how about Derek Platt on special teams? The freshman had a hand in everything today. From a blocked punt to a returned punt off a block for a touchdown. He is our Kubota dealers player of the game.
And in a game where special teams truly was the star of the day, very fitting a special teams player is player of the game, Sam.
The Pirates, after an 82-7 win to open up Northwest Conference play against Willamette, followed by a 68-30 win at Lewis and Clark. They grind out a win here for win number 3 in conference play. 19-14 the final, as the Pirates pick up now their 4th win on the season. They'll hit the road next week at Puget Sound, and then they're back home here at the Pine Bowl November 2nd against Pacific Lutheran. That's a wrap here from the Pine Bowl. The Pirates victorious here on a rainy, soggy day in Spokane. Defense and special teams, the difference in a physical day at the Pine Bowl. For Mike Peterson, I'm Sam Adams saying so long. We will see you November 9th as the Pirates host Linfield, potentially for the Northwest Conference Championship. We'll see you then.